Hi everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel. Today I'm going to be trying something different and we're going to be doing a training time. I have collected a lot of responses from previous Google Forms just about random things, so some of you might have popped your favourite horses on there or questions or story times, I don't know. It's going to be just a little chatty video and we'll see how it goes. So yeah, let's get on with it. Okay, like I said, I'm going to be doing a chatty video. I've got a lot of responses and I am going to be reading them off my phone, so let's hope I don't crash or something. When I do the missions, I'm probably just going to be talking because I really don't want to fail them, because if you do know, you have to redo the entire thing another day. So yeah, the first response says, my favourite SSO horse is probably the Irish Cob or Selle Francais. Now, I'm also going to be rating these horses, so I agree with you on the Irish Cob. Irish Cob, very solid horse. I was very close to buying chestnut paint when the bazaar was out, but I needed to get the Welsh ponies for something very exciting coming out. So yes. I'm going to give that a 7 out of 10. I really like the coats. The gaits are okay, just not my cup of tea. It's got a really nice rear, actually. I really like the rear. The Selle Francais, however, not my cup of tea. No thank you. I've got one on my wish list, but other than that, I'm not a big fan. I really don't like their gaits. The only gait that I like is the slow gallop, and that's really a shame because the coats are so nice. Yeah, so I'm going to give that a 5? 3. 3 out of 10. I haven't done this one in ages. Wait. I haven't done this in ages. I'm scared now. Anyway, so... okay. Right. Let's try that again. Anyway, so... about buying the Welsh ponies, let me continue with that while I'm doing this difficult one. I actually bought 2. So the one I'm on right now is Belle, and she's going to be one of the stars in my movie. That's a secret, I probably shouldn't have said that, but you know, spoilers! I also got the black one. It was quite an impulse buy, but I actually figured out that I wanted that one, so... oh my goodness! Right, I'm going to do this off camera real quick because I cannot. Okay, we did it. Right, we're back on track. What's the next one? Switch lanes. Okay, that's good, I can do that. So, the next response says... Tennessee Walker horse. Okay, yeah. I love the Tennessee Walkers. I really want one. I've got one on my wish list for this year, so hopefully I'll get that one. But never know. Things might change. I'm going to be buying a horse this month, which is exciting. But that will be for my role plays. But that's, again, a secret, a little bit of a spoiler. So yeah, I'm going to put the Tennessee Walker at an 8. Because I'm not a big fan of their canter. And yeah, I don't know what it is. I think it's because the head is quite wobbly, and I get that I think it's breed specific, but I really like the slow gallop and the trot. So yes, very excited to get a Tennessee Walker in the stable. Hopefully soon, but I'm not sure when. I've got wish list in order of which one I want first, so I don't know where it is on the wish list. We'll have to figure that out. Yeah, I'm going to put it at an 8 out of 10. Really like them. The coats are gorgeous. I don't know which one I want, so you guys are going to have to help me out with that. But yeah, I'll have a think about which one I want. So the next one says, Selle Francais. Yet again, don't like it. Sorry. I just don't. They're not a fan. I don't know what it is. They just look so much like a Gen 2. It's really odd. So the next one is a story time. It says, story time. I was on my way to train my horse, once in a lifetime occurrence. Fair enough, I do like training actually, but only when I want to train. Like when I'm doing a video, I'll train for sure. I just need something to talk about. So if you want more training time / chatty videos, then make sure to drop anything you want to tell me, or story times in the comments, or DM me on Instagram, because then I can continue doing stuff like this. Anyway, so it says, when this club was like, oh my god, do you want to join us? I said yeah, for fun. We met up in the club riding arena. Oh, hang on. We met up in the club riding arena, and they started crouching under their horses and saying yummy. It was really funny, but it was also really strange. They shouted at me for not joining them, then kicked me out of the club. Okay. That's weird. I have no idea what I would have done in that situation. I'd probably have just laughed, to be completely honest. Well, as long as you didn't see them again, then I guess that's okay. It would be funny if it was like a big, like, you know, those huge dressage clubs that every server has. There's like one specific one that everyone knows and stuff like that. Imagine if it was like one of them clubs. They kicked you out of the club for not joining them. Well, I think you're in the right, to be honest. I think you're the one in the right, they're the ones in the wrong. So at least it was only for fun and you didn't want to be in that club in the first place. Well, I hope anyway. So the next one says, a couple weeks ago, me and a family member who I called on the phone were saying sushi for the win at the exact same time in chat because we were bored. I don't even like sushi. Lol. Okay, fair. I don't like sushi. Sushi is no. That's complete no-no. I don't like it. My favourite horse breed is the Tennessee Walker, the dapple grey coat. Yes, I can agree with you on that one. The Tennessee Walker dapple grey is absolutely gorgeous. That's funny. I think that's a really good boredom breaker, if I'm honest. Just being silly and global. Because there's not, when you've done main quests and you've done all your training and you don't have anything to do, like what I will normally do, if I'm filming a roleplay, sometimes I get quite bored. So I will like just log off, or I'll just run around, to be fair, or go check out shops or looking global and pretend and I also, what I do like to do is go around Jorvik and just look at all the horses that I want, just to make sure that I do want that horse still, and then I can change my wish list as and when I need. Wow. I have spent over $2,000 on SSO just to buy horses. I mean, as long as it's your money, your earned money, or like birthday money, or like Christmas money or something, that's a lot of money. Although I don't blame you. The horses on here are actually so pretty, and I wish I could like buy them all. Imagine if we got to choose one coat for free, to have for free out of every new breed that came out. I would absolutely love that. Blah, blah, blah. Whoa, English? Where did you go? I would absolutely love that. Can't lie. I think I would really, because then you wouldn't have to buy you wouldn't have to buy all of them. Like you could get one, hello? Where is English gone? Yeah, that's a lot of money. If I had that amount of money, I probably would spend it on something more worthwhile. But as long as you're happy and it's your money, as long as you haven't stolen it or something, then you do you. Okay, so this one says, Belgian warm bloods are my favourite. I wish there was a flea bitten grey. Agreed. 100% agreed. Belgian warm bloods are a 10 out of 10. They're so, so pretty. They're like the classic thing that comes into my brain when you think of horse, or like when you Google horse, that's what I expect the results to be. I definitely wish there was a flea bitten grey. I am a sucker for greys. I just don't think the pure grey that they have now is just like quite it. I really want the buckskin Belgian warm blood. That was on my wish list before Phoenix was. I ended up changing to Phoenix because she's so nice. And then I bought Maisie. That was kind of an impulse. But I am not complaining. She's gorgeous. That was my first Palomino. And now I've got this Palomino. Little Belle. But yeah, I totally agree with that. 10 out of 10. If we had that coat in game, that would be like an infinity out of 10. Can't lie, that would be probably my favourite horse. The only problem I don't like with the Belgian Warbloods is how high they hold their head when they're galloping. That's kind of annoying, but I don't know why it does that, but you never know. It's probably something to do with the anatomy and stuff. I'm not sure. Right, okay. So the next one says, I'm just glad this is anonymous. During the 2023 Winter Festival, I logged on and one of my horses wasn't there. I emailed SSO and they said I never bought it. They didn't refund me, and later on I remembered something. I bought it on my alt account. No. So sad. Oh no. So you emailed SSO saying that you bought this. Oh, right. That's a hard one. I recently bought the Andalusian on my filming account, on my alternate account, and I kind of wish I bought it on here, but also at the same time I didn't, because otherwise I wouldn't have Belle or Jasmine, which is the other one. I'm surprised. Did you seriously think that you'd bought it on your main, or did you just forget? It was it slipped my mind kind of thing, or did you seriously think you had it stuck in your brain that you bought it on your main account? Because if so, that's crazy. So, the next one says, I love your role plays. Thank you. Oh, it makes me so happy to see that people enjoy watching my videos. That's why I do this job. I do it to make people happy, because when I wasn't a YouTuber, I would always watch people's videos and I was like, oh, that's so good. This makes me so happy. It gives me something to do. Or when I'm feeling sad or when I'm not in the right mind, I will go and watch someone's role plays. Amelia Dreambell is one of my comfort YouTubers, can't lie. Her videos are awesome. She is my inspiration, definitely, as well as Hayley Kittenhope and Autumn O'Quinn, of course. There's so many videos I've watched, so many people who I've watched. Jasmine Whale Cake is one of them, Eleanor Diamond Forest as well, and there's so many. I can't even count on my fingers. There's so many. This is why I do this job, so that you guys get to feel how I felt when I didn't make content. I've inspired people to start making their own content, and that makes me really happy, because that's what people in the community did for me. I dreamed once of a horse of my own, and the day right after, my parents had bought me one. It was the best day of my life. Oh, I'm so happy for you. If I got a horse after I dreamt about getting a horse or receiving a horse, I would be so happy. I hope you cried many happy tears, and I hope you and your horse have such a good time together. So the next one says, I remember once burning bread by accident at school because I left the oven on for too long. Right, I think that's happened to all of us. I forgot to, so we had 20 minutes on the timer, me and my partner. I can't remember what it was. What was it? I think it might have been flapjacks. I can't remember. Something like that. And there were 20 minutes on the timer. We'd already preset it, ready to press go as soon as we put it in the oven, because we were rushing. We had to leave because we have food tech period 5, so we have to be ready before we leave. And so we cooked everything and we were ready to put the timer on for our flapjacks or whatever it was, and we realised halfway through them cooking, because my teacher was like, oh, check the timers, see how long left you've got. And I looked at the timer and it said 20, and I was like, oh my gosh, I forgot to turn it on. And we just sat there laughing. I've never laughed so hard in my life. Luckily, people around us had their timers on, and we checked that it was cooked before we left, which was good. But yeah, they were all cooked, don't worry. I hope your bread still tasted alright. I don't know. I doubt it would be, actually. No. How burnt was it? God, that would make me so annoyed. So, the next one says, I kind of lied to SSO and bought a horse, sold it and tried to get it back. And my mum was like, you sold the horse? She was mad. Oh, wait, did you get it back? Because, also I want to know what horse it is. Was it a horse that was worth buying and trying to get back? I bet your mum was mad, especially if she bought you the star coins or something, because star coins are expensive. And yeah, if you wasted them all like that, I'm never going to sell a horse, never ever. I think it's unfair the amount of Jorvik shillings we get back. I definitely think we should at least get like 500 star coins. No, I definitely think we should get like, if I bought a 950 star coin horse and then wanted to sell it, I definitely think we should get at least 700 star coins back, because 2,500 Jorvik shillings is not good. I can sell some boots for the same amount, or something like that. Something really small, like a t-shirt, I can sell for probably that amount, and that's saying something. So one day, I joined a roleplay and everything was fine. We were doing this roleplay for around 3-ish hours long, I know, and I was a mare, and this stallion came up to me and says, I smell your toes. And I was like, what? And I just ignored it for now. But then a few minutes later, he says, looks at butt. And I was so confused, I immediately left the group and trailed to my home stable. Safe to say, I didn't join another roleplay again. I mean, yeah, fair enough. That's some weird stuff. Well, first of all, the I smell your toes is an entire, like, Star Stable community thing. Do you remember when our characters had no toes? Now they do, and I think it's kind of creepy. But yeah, I think that's weird. I don't know if that's a reporty kind of situation. I'd say no. I just think it's funny and leave. But as long as you're okay, then that's fine. The Dapple Grey Arabian. Yeah, for sure. I don't have the Dapple Grey Arabian, but I have Snow Dancer, which is the Luna in my old roleplays. Luna was the non-magic coat of Snow Dancer, and I really like Luna. I haven't ridden her in a while, just because the Arabians are kind of look weird under our characters now, and it's a bit annoying because I really like the Arabians. They're one of my favourites, like I said. But yeah, it's a shame that they look so odd. Dapple Grey is definitely one of my favourite. It's Flea Bitten Grey, Dapple Grey for sure. They're my favourite coat colours. Yeah, I just think grey is such a classic coat, but like in a good way. It's not like a bad way classic. I think it's definitely a nice, easy coat on the eyes. I think it's quite nice to look at, actually. So, I'm going to give that I'm going to say 7 out of 10 for that one. I really like racing your horses, so if you want to do that again, I'm going to make a Google form and I'll pop that in the description of this video. So if you want to, please do put your description of your horse. You need to put the breed and the coat colour in the description of the Google form, or in the comments if you want, and then I will rate them in another training time, because this has been a very fun and I've really enjoyed it. yeah, definitely doing it again. So pop down all your horse coat colours and breeds in the description, because I want to do that that video next. And yeah, so thank you all so much for watching, and I will see you all in the next video. Bye!